Shalom.
Yom Yerushalayim Sameach. I want to share a short, sweet, but life-changing idea that I heard from my Rebbe, Rav Liebtag. He asked the following: how many times in Chumash, in the Bible, does it say the word Yerushalayim? Yerushalayim, of course, is the eternal capital of the Jewish people. Bibi Netanyahu says that in his speech at the UN. Even President Trump says that. What about the Bible? What does God say? So is it not crazy to know? Not even once, 0 times is the word Yerushalayim explicitly mentioned in the Bible, in Chumash. Now don't get me wrong, in Tanakh, in the Navi, it's many times mentioned, hundreds of times, Yerushalayim, but in Chumash, never once. So what is mentioned? If you look in Parshat Re'eh, Sefer Dvarim, 15 times the following phrase appears: Ki im el makom asher yivchar Hashem. There will be a certain place, a makom, which God will choose. And that will be the place where you go to the pilgrimage festivals, Pesach, Shavuos, Sukkot. That's where we're going to eat our sacrifices. That's where we're going to come together to do the mitzvah hakel. That's the central place of the Jewish people. But it doesn't say where that place is. And the question is, why not? According to our tradition, it was Yerushalayim. It had to be Yerushalayim. But why doesn't the Torah explicitly say that? What's going on here? So explains Rav Liebtag that if you look carefully in the pasuk, the answer is already there. And the answer is, the pasuk says in chapter 12, verse 5, Ki im l'makom asher yivchar Hashem Elokechem mikol shivtechem lashum et shmo sham v'shichno titzishu uvata shama. When you search out the Shekhinah, then God's presence will be found there. But you need lidrosh. You need to search for Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim is not given on a silver platter. You need to yearn for it. And in fact, that's what happens later in history. The Jewish people conquer Eretz Yisrael, but for hundreds of years, Yerushalayim is still not conquered. It's owned by the Jebusites. Only when David HaMelech searches out the Aron, is Doreshet, we get the Ark, we get the Torah, and then he searches out a house for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to dwell in, and that becomes the Beit HaMikdash in Yerushalayim. David HaMelech yearned for it, and so we got Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim needs to be yearned for. I remember it was a concert a long time ago. I think the Moshav was playing, and some guy came up to me. It was Beit Shemesh Fest, and he says, I don't get this whole Eretz Yisrael thing. I don't connect to it. I didn't know what to tell him, but I remembered a story that I'd heard once about a certain Rebbe who came to Eretz Yisrael, came to Yerushalayim, and he didn't feel it. So what did he do? He fasted 40 days and went to the Kotel. And after 40 days of fasting, he felt it. Now, I'm not saying that we all have to fast in order to get Yerushalayim. But what I am suggesting is that if you're not feeling connected to Yerushalayim, it's because we have to work for it. We have to yearn for it. In 1948, we were yearning for Yerushalayim. The Jews put up pictures of the Kotel in every classroom. There's amazing stories about how Rav Kook and Rav Goren were dying to get back to the old city. We yearned for it. We got back there. For 2,000 years, we've been yearning for Yerushalayim, and Baruch Hashem, He gave it back to us. But to really feel connected to Yerushalayim, we need to search it out. Now, what does that mean on a practical level? So I want to offer 3 suggestions to take away from this little Dvar Torah. Suggestion number 1, in our tefillahs, when we say Yerushalayim Yercha, yearn for it. When we get up to Etzemach David, yearn for the Mashiach, yearn for a time of peace. Really want it. Arouse it from below, so that it will come from above. Suggestion number 2, come to Eretz Yisrael, live in Eretz Yisrael, and build Yerushalayim. May it come not just through other people's actions, through our actions, whether it's financially or through making a shidduch, rebuilding Yerushalayim, or whatever you can do. Think of how you can contribute to Yerushalayim. Suggestion number 3, it says every day in our tefillah, Yerushalayim Yerecha B'Rachamim Tashuv. Through mercy, Hashem will come back. When we choose to act with love and compassion instead of losing our temper and being mean to that person on the street, that brings the Geula one step further. May we merit to see Yerushalayim, Ira Kodesh, not just in its current amazing state, and we should appreciate the gifts that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is, and dance the streets of Yerushalayim like crazy, and dance our way to Olam Haba, but may we also merit to yearn and search for our particular brick in the wall of the Beis HaMikdash. May you have an amazing Yom Yerushalayim, and may we dance together next year in the Beis HaMikdash. Shkoyach, a shout out to Daniel and the whole Beis Medrash B'Simcha for making this little project happen. Have a wonderful day.